It's an action to yell. So are you gonna? So did you want to make go ahead and roll the character before you started playing, or did you want to just run Jareth through what we're doing?
I'll just run Jared through what we're doing, and I'll make a character when for the next session.
Okay. So
you can play my character Peanut Jingle Lily.
Peer.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He's a fairy that grows to a large size.
You know, I was there was a Hobbit that I always thought of where he follows Path of the Giant, where any rages he grows giant size, which I thought was always hilarious.
All right. So you guys make your way back towards the tower and enter
The ganja.
Y'all can place the tokens anywhere on the map.
Like Home Sweet Tower.
Back to the lobby. You guys know that the Tesseract necklace that you guys used on the door into that weird island hyperspace thingy is the same kind of key that you'll need to put into the elevator or the stairway buttons to access the next floor.
Okie doke. I will do that.
All right, you push it into the slot, just like the other one. It pushes into the wall and kind of like clicks into place. And you look over, and the stairwell kind of shifts. The stairs start to move a little bit. After about a minute or so, they stop moving, and you peer into the darkness of the stairwell, and you can see the same kind of tile as you look down. You guys make your way down and find yourself in a almost exactly similar room, except this room feels maybe a bit more disheveled, as if there's been a bit less upkeep. There's more wear on the stone, more cobwebs here and there in the corners. It seems to be almost older, it feels like.
Is there still fresh food on the table?
Still fresh food, smells delicious, feels warm if you hold your hand over it. All the goblets are full of mead or wine, some kind of tasty beverage. This is a safe place if you guys want to do a full rest.
Okie doke.
Please.
I'm down for either short rest or long.
That works. I'm going for full rest.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. As you guys are eating, excuse me. As you guys are you will find your name in the list, and you'll click and drag it onto the map.
Okay.
All right. As you guys are eating and chilling out, getting ready to rest, you take note of the signage on the doors. unlike the last floor, these signs are written in common. One of them says zoo. Another one says mines. And then the other two doors signs both say out of order.
Okay. Sounds like
So
we
we're
need to get
totally
these
going to this
goblins
zoo,
up to
right?
the mines.
Gotta go to the zoo.
I'm gonna take a guess and say everything's dead in the zoo.
Not if you have an necromancer.
After you guys finish your rest and wake up, you see a strange figure is now in the kind of center of the lobby. It looks to be a clown, but
Kill it.
it seems like it's almost like completely sapped of color.
That's fine. We're gonna kill it. Make sure it's dead.
It's kind of just walking around. It has its giant shoes.
Okay, I'm gonna go and attack it. I'm gonna go take its head off.
Oh. Evil campaign, murder hobo.
All right.
It's okay.
I don't do clowns.
Puts irrational fear into the game. Let's go.
Yeah, no, we don't mess with clowns or something. No,
As
no,
he's
they're gonna
like
die.
beginning to charge, can I try to trip him?
Yeah, make an improvised weapon attack.
Wouldn't that be like a strength roll?
Yeah.
Are
wouldn't it
you
be-
like grappling him?
No,
Or are you,
like I'm just gonna like try to trip him, like swing at his feet with my, try to trip him up, stick leg out.
Give me an athletics or the dex version.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. And then same thing from you, Ajax, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay,
19.
22.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Damn.
Jareth starts to charge the figure in the room. Ajax, knowing the potentiality of what's about to happen, sticks a leg out. Jareth's reaction time is absolutely on point. He's on the top of his game just after waking up from the long rest. He does a short little hurdle jump over the leg, lands it perfectly, continues to charge at the clown. Go ahead and do your thing.
What? Like roll for attack, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Do like a whole turn. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna attack him.
Oh.
And then I get it. Yeah.
Should have made a stat sheet for this guy. All right.
And then
that'll hit.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna attack him again. Nat 20.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mike, you're just gonna be sitting over here eating like a fucking turkey drumstick or something.
Somebody bust out the sad commercial music for the animals. In the arms of the angels.
All right.
R.I.P. Captain Pompey.
Yeah.
You could have been a cool clown companion.
Let's see.
No, there's no such thing. There's no such
Whatever
thing.
racist.
No, clowns all die. They all
Here
deserve
he's
to die.
racist.
We do not need clowns in this freaking world. Hell no.
I know what character I'm making next.
Don't you do it. I will attack that character every chance I get. Every time.
I will make him impervious to all damage.
Bet.
After you strike out, and really just lay into this clown, he kind of drops to the ground very quickly and starts to kind of cower on his back. Oh, shit. Give me a second. I gotta think of a pun.
Roll to see if it's a good pun.
He goes, geez, I didn't expect you to trip me up like that. And he's gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. It was a horrible one. I couldn't think of anything.
Why don't you guys get off my back?
Oh, that would have been better.
Oh.
You find this horrible pun the funniest thing you've ever heard, and you will fall prone laughing for a minute.
Okay.
And he's gonna get up, and he'll say, geez, I thought we could have been good friends. I'm just here to make everybody have a great time. And then he like shakes his hands, doing like a little jazz hand thing. And he just like, he grabs his top hat and kind of flips it off and back on his head, very kind of in this weird kind of jumpy dance.
I forgot I had a the cobalt skull. I thought about using that. It's okay, but it's already past that.
All right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that shit too.
Yeah, I forgot about cobalt skull.
So as he does this kind of dance, moving backwards, every time he pulls his top hat off of his head, that's a very small top hat, a full-size chicken is actually sitting on his head. And then when he puts his top hat back on, the chicken just like squeezes inside the hat somehow. That's very small, like sitting on top of his head, and he just like does that, and then a glowing door appears behind him, and he just like backs up into it, and the door closes up, and he's gone.
Wonder what else he puts in that hat.
You are no longer under the effects of hideous laughter.
All clowns deserve to die.
Racist.
Hey, listen. When you've been through what I've been through, you understand.
Hey, what if he's been through worse? You don't know.
He's
What
a
if he's
clown.
not
He's not
real?
been through worse. He causes the worst.
It seems like our Leonin friend needs more knowledge as I hold up a book.
Hey, listen. You go to freaking Derry, and your opinion will change. I'll tell you that right now.
All I'm hearing is I had a bad time with this as a kid, and I can't get over my traumas.
You hear kind of like echoing throughout the chamber. Yeah, my parents died in a house fire. How do you think that makes me feel?
Yeah, see, his parents
Well,
died
if
in a
you-
house fire.
Yeah, that he probably caused.
I guess I'll
I
look at
would
the clown
never
and
hurt
go,
my
"Oh,
father. I always wanted to go into taxidermy, but he forced me to go into clowning. The family
Fuck
business,
off.
you know.
I have
Fuck off, Pennywise.
I have a small bag of jelly beans that we got from that last like fucking wizard place or whatever. Can I just hold it out and be like, "Hey, you want some jelly beans?"
I don't trust you fuckers anymore.
Hey, I tried to trip him. I tried to save you.
If he
Y'all-
if he shows up again, I'm going to kill him again.
See, how am I supposed to trust any of you?
Just
I
Joe,
trust that I'll
I've
kill
heard
you.
The whole damn time.
Just take this
What'd you
from
say?
me, not the Leonin, because he's a dick.
I
I'm
said I
not a
was
dick.
gonna
Clowns are
make some jokes
dicks.
about this fucking clown bullshit, and I was making the whole fucking time. God damn it!
I'll be like, here, just to make things even, Steven, Mr. Clown, if you want to know the Leonin's weakness, throw a book at him. He hates it.
Shut the hell up, Ajax.
Hey Jordan.
Yep.
Is Homeboy like a celestial, a fiend, undead? Any of
Do you
those-
use the thing?
Yep.
None. He is none of those things.
Okay, just checking to make sure he's not one of those annoying creatures. We're good.
A regular annoying.
He's something else. It's fine.
Not annoying at all.
How can
We're
you
just
hear us?
being friends, clowning around.
Yeah, there's no such thing as being a friend and clowning around. Those are evil things. Them's fighting words. Show your face again, I'll chop your head off.
Damn.
He's
Those
angry.
are clowns.
But I just want you to have fun.
Your definition of fun and my definition of fun are two completely different funs.
Well, if you want to find me, I'll be in the fun house. You
If he
hear
is-
like little waddling,
We're 100% going to
slapping,
the zoo.
and just like
Alright.
a
Alright, I go to the fun house. I'm gonna kill him.
there is no door which is labeled funhouse.
Okay, how do I find the
What are
fun
the
house? 'Cause I'm
doors
gonna go
again?
kill him.
2 doors are labeled out of order, and one is labeled zoo, another one is labeled mines.
Okay, I'm gonna go the out of order then. That's probably where
Nah,
the fun
bitch.
house is.
Nah, bitch, go to the zoo.
Right? Let's go to the zoo.
Motherfucker's gonna open the door.
We bought a
Hell
zoo.
yeah.
It's a black void.
Let's go pet
can go
some
to the zoo,
animals. That'll
we
calm me
can-
down.
We can visit our companion's family that lives there. Like, it'll be a great time.
Fine, I'll go to the zoo.
Yeah.
Sounds
Gonna
like
go
we're
meet
all
the
taking a
lion
field
family.
trip.
Gonna go meet the lion family. Gonna
Field
go meet
trip.
the lion family.
Zoo.
It'd be like that episode of Gumball where they're looking at actual cats and they just don't think about it.
If everyone can put their tokens in the top right.
Hey, I did it first try.
You'd ask that one. That's exactly where I had my page
Hey,
set up.
Jordan. Your lighting around the door.
Oh
can see,
yeah,
like-
so I threw the walls and lighting on this map together so rapidly.
So fast.
Yeah.
It's okay. This
Yeah,
door's
make
unlocked,
sure-
so I'm just gonna unlock
I
it.
say, yeah, I'm all dark, so I can't see anything.
Okay.
That sucks.
Where'd you put them?
Towards the bottom,
What's the symbol on the
or
ground?
maybe it was towards the top. Never mind.
See him now? Are you still not seeing?
I see something. Okay, there. Yeah, now I'm okay. Now I gotcha. I was over in the darkness, so there we go. Yeah.
All right.
We're good.
Is it time to go visit the lion's family?
Those are not my family. These are
They're
uninvolved
your ancient
lions.
ancestors.
They are not ancient ancestors. I've been around here longer than most of these lions have.
Oh shit. Give me a second.
Oh shite. He threw this together this morning.
Incorrect. I threw it
Sorry,
together
last
yesterday and this morning.
Because you messaged me and I was like, huh.
Oh, just so you know, that has absolutely no bearing on what's happening on this floor at all. I already had the outline of this floor
Yeah,
done
I
for
figured.
like months.
Yeah. I figured you asked all of us like that question.
I don't think I have yet.
Oh, okay. I'm
All right.
special.
All of the lighting didn't save, it seems.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we'll move. Anybody not got their tokens out yet? Hawkins still missing, I think.
Yeah. Where do you want me?
Top right. There we go. All right. As you guys appear in this magic circle, similar to that of the kind of teleportation rings that you found in the kind of prison ward that you were in on the first floor. You come into this room with bookshelves on the sides and a strange kind of purple glowing fireplace that seemed to be of some kind of weird magical illumination hearth thing. It doesn't really feel like any kind of architecture that any of you guys are used to.
What's on the floor?
That is the teleportation ring that you appeared in after you walked through the door.
Oh. Okay.
As you walk out into this hallway, you see a man kind of just standing idly, looking off into the distance. And as you take a step out into the hallway and start to walk down, he kind of turns to you with his whole body and he goes, "Hello, I am Faum, caretaker of the zoo. Would you like a guided tour?"
Can you spell
Yes,
his name for me
please.
so I can understand what I heard?
Faum. Faum.
Okay. Thank you.
He moves very kind of stiff and he almost like he walks efficiently. He doesn't like to, he seems very like almost tense.
I'm gonna poke him.
He make a, oh, hang on a second. Make an insight check for me real quick, please.
It's not gonna be a good one.
Yeah, sure. As you go to poke him, your finger passes through his body, and what you touch when you poke him is much harder than what you would expect a human's flesh to be. And he kind of jumps and goes, "Ah, I do not appreciate that."
The fuck are you?
Sorry.
He waves his hand and, well, let's see. Where's the tool? Where's the tool?
This guy doesn't look. This guy doesn't look anything like the dude that I met in the
I want the tour.
room way back
what?
when, right?
Which room?
The dude,
The what, dude? Sorry, it's
the room we were just in.
like the clown.
No,
Clown?
the guy. God damn it, I don't remember his name. He was like the creator of the tower.
No.
Okay.
He with a wave of his arm is like gestures to the windows.
By the way, are we supposed to have our dark vision on? Because the only light for me is coming from that room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
How's it
Oh, look
looking
at
now?
that. Can we
Better.
feed him?
I can see.
He points to the creature kind of grazing in the meadows, and he says, "This is a gorgon. It is like a bull stony thing that breathes and makes you kind of into a rock. Very scary."
Can
Are you?
Love
You
it.
don't seem like a good caretaker if that's your description of a gorgon.
yeah, can I roll to see if I can come up with like a better description of what he's describing?
Yeah, sure. Make a nature check, please.
A 10.
Check.
From the things that you've heard of a gorgon, he's pretty spot on.
I'm gonna
Can I
try
make a
and
check to see if
intimidate
that's
them to
actually
see
a
if he's
gorgon?
actually the caretaker.
Yeah. Give me the intimidation roll. What'd you say, Dan?
I was gonna see if it's like actually a gorgon.
Yeah. Make a nature check. Yes, it is actually a gorgon. With the intimidation check, he kind of bends at the knee in this weird position, and like lowers his head a bit, and then lifts his arms up in a kind of "don't stab me" kind of way. He goes, "I am sorry. I am the caretaker. There are many. We all caretake. Yes, that is not our main prerogative, though. Obviously."
Well, he
What's your
sucks
main
at his
prerogative?
job. Yeah.
Classic. Don't. Bro.
What's your main prerogative?
Well, our main job here is to study the genetic codes of the creatures. Yes,
Why?
try-
that's what we are told to do.
What do you do with them?
He's going to Jurassic Park this shit, isn't he?
We record the genetics on an engram. Yes, magic, just like for record keeping,
This is a chimera
documenting
factory.
flora and fauna. Yes.
This is totally a chimera factory.
Yeah. This. They're totally gonna like Jurassic Park this shit and like fucking mutate creatures together.
By the way, because I'm not too sure because I've never fucking fought against a gorgon. Are they actually like an animal or is that made of metal? Because it looks to be made of metal. I don't know fucking know. Is it flesh and blood?
What's in this one?
Let me see.
It's just...
Oh, you don't want to fuck with those.
From the stories that you've heard, it's like a weird mix between a bull and a basilisk in that like it's more like reptilian and that scales.
Ah, okay.
And the scales are as hard as stone.
Let's see.
Cool. So I just wanted to make sure it's actually like, you know, flesh and blood and all that.
After you ask him about what's in this one, he gestures over and says, "These are Kruthic, yes?"
These are what?
Kruthic.
The hell is a Kruthic?
True thick.
Kruthic. You know?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, they live in desert, mountainous terrain. They like to burrow, and they make their little houses next to hot places. Yeah, they like hot. They like warm. They dig very well. Yes, dig, 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 dig.
I'm sorry.
They also fight like wolves. Pack tactics. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
Do you
gonna-
only keep dangerous animals here?
We have already gone through most of normal things. You know, wolf, bear, tiger. We even had a demon in here one time. That was fun.
I look at Fom and I just go, but do you have the truly one of the most dangerous creatures of all time? The man bear pig.
Ooh, that sounds like a fancy one.
It is. He's
I'll
half
have to
man,
see if we
half
can find
bear,
it on
and
this
half
plane.
pig.
I'm just gonna look at him. Man, bear pig's not real.
Man bear pig is real. He's super serial.
I will send a message to the hunters and have them look for man bear pig. Yes.
No,
Seems
don't
like
look
would
for
be
him.
very fun.
He will just kill you all.
What seems very rare. Yes, man bear pigs, 3 things together. That's not common.
No, it's not, and that's why he's dangerous. He will kill all of us.
Is
Do
the
not look for
genetics
him.
must be saved.
No, he should die.
He
Just like
continues
clowns.
to like walk. Why do you not like clowns? They are very happy, you know, clumsy, dootsy, honk
Yeah,
honk.
Yeah,
Honk honk.
Very fun children's parties, you know.
yeah. They're not trustworthy. You never know what's hiding under there. I've seen some things, man, and some stuff. I wouldn't recommend it.
He walks up to the window of this one and waves his hand, pointing to it. This one here, this is Boulet. Boulet. It's Boulette.
Bubbly?
It's a weird name, okay? It's like it's a really big desert frog.
Is it French?
It jumps and digs very well.
Jumps and digs. Okay.
Continues to walk along. He points to the door on the right and he says, "That is the sleeping quarters of the staff here at the zoo. We all take turns sleeping in shifts."
In the fire?
No, on the left.
in there. The door. Behind us,
Oh.
yes? Getting to this window, he points to this kind of weird demonic horse-like creature with a spiny tail. He was like, and he goes, this is not the demon I talked about, but it is a demon, yeah? It is Armanite. Armanite. Yeah? This is a very strong creature. Very resistant to different types of damages. Also, he's telepathic. He's very, very dumb. Not very smart, but is telepathic. I don't know why.
Well, he's giving the tour to everybody else. Can I stealth roll into his little quarters behind us?
Why
Yeah,
would
give
you
me a
do
stealth
that?
roll.
Oh, the court. Okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about stealth rolling into the.
No, I don't want to
demons.
go into the fucking demon pit.
That's why I was like, "The hell are you doing, dude?" It's like, are you trying to unleash a demon?
I'm gonna wrestle the demon.
We're gonna take him as a pet, Andy.
Yeah, I got a 20.
I'll fight him.
You feel very well hidden. as you open that door, you see another staff member who is sleeping, or almost like meditative sleeping, kind of like how an elf would sleep. And that dude looks exactly like Faum.
Okay. I'm gonna look around for a room that doesn't have anybody in it currently.
That one's in Baron.
Is there a desk with any type of papers or anything?
Yeah, there are 2 writing desks, kind of like built into the like weird corners of the room. Can you see?
Who, me? Yeah.
Yeah, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I can see.
On one of them, there is a manila envelope and a wax sealed letter, and on the other one, it just looks like a kind of store log of like feeding the animals, schedules and stuff, how much food they're consuming.
I would like to go for the one that's wax sealed.
Yeah. You snatch it up.
Yep. I go back over here. Is this guy asleep?
Yeah, this guy's also kind of doing that weird elvish sleeping meditation deal. Also looks exactly like Faum.
Is there any
Do
kind
they
of
all look the same?
Is there any type of letter or journal on either of these desks?
No, but you do see a couple of like weird vials with undeterminate fluids in a few of them, and also some like crushed up gem dust on the other table.
Yeah, I will sweep all that into my bag.
Yeah, you get 2 vials of undeterminate or undetermined liquid, and you have a small pouch of gem dust worth about 50 gold.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna casually walk my way back out.
All right. As Faum passes this door in the corridor, he goes, this is where the staff does the feeding and the study from. Yeah, they go in the hallway, and that's where they can actually get into the rooms. He continues to walk in a
So
southerly
we don't
direction.
get to go back there?
Say again?
So we don't get to go back there?
No, it's a staff area. Of course not. Very dangerous. What if door opens? All the things come out. Very scary.
I look at Faum and go, I'm staff here.
You're not staff here. Only Faum is staff here.
Right. I'm the new staff here.
You are not Faum. You are not staff. That's how it works. I'm sorry.
Well,
No, he
you
is
need to
Faum.
talk to your boss. Yeah, I am Faum. I'm new. I'm new.
You have met him with the shiny blue in the hood, yeah, out the front?
Sure.
He say only Faum here. You are not Faum. I am
He is
sorry.
Faum.
Yeah.
He is not Faum. He's
Yes,
not
he
I
is.
weird
am.
in that.
We
at
are all Faum.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Watch, I'm gonna roll 2 nat 20s.
Oh, excuse me. He he denies your first claim to being Faum. He turns to Hawkins, denies his claim to being Faum, and then he turns back to Jareth and he like does like a double take, and then looks back into the cage and then does like a really the most expressive you've ever seen him triple take. He goes, "That is very good. For a second, I almost thought you were found. They're very good."
All right,
Uh,
congratulations, Fom. You passed the test, and for reward, I give you this bronze telescope with runes and sigils on it. It's really neat. You should look through it.
Oh, thank you very much. Might be helpful studying creatures. Yeah, he looks through it at the creature in this cage here. Oh, is this a weird telescope?
Yeah,
And,
you gotta look at it again though. Yeah.
yeah, it's not showing me what looking at. It's not. Something's wrong. I will study later. Don't worry. He puts it in his pocket. He waves his hand towards this cage, and he says, "This creature is Bodak. Very nice name. I like Bodak. Rolls off tongue. Very good. I like. This creature don't like sun. Very much like vampire. Yes. He.
What happens if it gets in the sun?
Ooh, ouchie. Ooh, ouchie. No like sun. Need umbrella. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You also don't want to get close to him. We've lost a couple staff trying to examine him closely. He has a strange, how you say?
Visual jitsu.
No, it's more like, it's more like a genjutsu, yeah? It's kind of like an area of effect kind of thing. He moves on. As you guys pass this window or start to get close to it, the stench starts to become overwhelming. It's a horrendous smell.
I did it again with the mute. I said, what happens to the staff that go close to him?
Oh, it's Avengers Endgame. Yes, the snap. It's whoosh, 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 whoosh. Very scary.
Why do you have creatures like this here?
We ran out of the nice ones. What can I tell you? We did some more already.
What do you mean you did them?
Yeah.
We just need the code. We store the code for filing. That's what we do.
Oh,
We don't just like take all the thing. We take one, we get the code, we fucking give it back.
What do you use to file them?
I don't know. I just gives the engram off. I
To
just
who?
makes a thing. You know.
Who do you give it to?
I put it in the chute.
What chute?
Where's the chute go?
It's in the staff area. I'll maybe show you later if you get hired.
Okay.
We can get hired.
Yeah, you said you Valm, right?
Yes.
You said
I'm
you want
already hired.
staff?
I'm already hired.
I'm going to need a letter.
As walking along.
I mean, I have a letter, but I wrote it.
Can I read that letter I found?
Oh yeah, give me a second. All right. Okay. The letter is written. Well, no. Let me fucking. Okay. The letter is addressed to my beloved. It reads, the lines of this letter might come might come from a distant place, yet they carry the longing and love I hold for you in my heart. Amidst the danger and unrest that have filled my current existence as a caretaker of these perilous creatures, I think incessantly of you and find solace in the memory of our shared moments.
Yeah, give him.
Would you like more?
Man, this sounds
It
like it's
continues on for 3 more paragraphs.
It sounds like it was almost written by the real Falm.
He gestures into this segment of the zoo. He covers his nose. This one is the corpse flower, yeah. Very stinky, not good, holds bodies, very sad, smell bad, we move on. Yes? And he
Why
quickly
is he called
walks
a corpse
past.
flower?
Because it has the corpses in the flower, yeah. It holds bodies.
You
Spits
feed
them out.
them the corpses?
No, it gets the corpses. We're trying to get them out. That's what makes it dangerous.
Well, how does it have the corpses if it's here and you're not feeding it corpses?
I mean, it's kind of defense, it has them in there, and then when it's threatened, it poops them out.
It just
And then-
makes its own corpses?
No, it has them, from earlier. We didn't give it to him, it just had them when we got it.
So you got it from somebody else. Who are you finding these plants? Where are you getting them from? For these
The
creatures?
hunter team.
The
They
hunter
go out,
team?
they look. Yes, they look for the creatures of the plain that we haven't seen yet. They go, they sedate, they bring back. We do genetics. We put back in place.
Is there any place to buy snacks here at this zoo? Can I get some popcorn while we walk around?
Yes, there is actually. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, people don't ask about this place very much. Don't know why. Maybe it's because we put it in the back. He kind of walks down a little bit and he points in this direction. He says,
I'm just gonna go quickly and then grab popcorn.
All right. If you take the first left, yeah, you go through the bathrooms. You go on. You find the gift shop. You can get snacks and toys. Very fun.
While he's doing that, I would like to turn to Falm and be like, "Hey, Falm, while I was in the gift shop down there, earlier, I got this drink for you. You must be very thirsty given this tour."
Oh yes, very parched. Hard to talk. Lots. Yes.
I want to give him one of the 2 mysterious vials that I just picked up and let him try it.
Yeah. Roll a persuasion check with advantage. You've been a nice tour, listening very intently, asking questions. He's definitely been enjoying his
20.
time.
Yeah!
Oh yes, thank you very much. I am parched. Very good. He takes the vial and he kind of swivels it under his nostrils and he takes a big deep breath. Very funky, fermented kombucha. I like it.
Oh yeah,
And
they said it was pretty strong.
as you say that, he kind of coughs. It's like halfway going down his throat. He drinks the whole thing. Oh, very cheeky. Yeah, I like that. We're going to have to get the tour done faster. Yeah, I'm not going to be lasting very long with that.
Is
What
anything
did you
going
just
on?
drink?
Fermented, yeah. Tastes like kombucha. I assume alcohol. I don't know. You handed me drink. I don't know what it is.
You don't ask questions, you just drink.
Farm love to party. He walks
Hey,
up to
kid,
this
almost got me
window.
What's in
He,
this one, Stop?
What'd you say?
What's in this one, Stop?
Yes, this one is Caneloth. Yes, Fiend. This one's smaller
What?
though. Smaller, but just scary. Maybe more scary.
Oh. Say the name again?
Canoloth. Can O Loth. Caneloth.
Oh, okay.
If you've ever
So is
played
there a
Resident Evil,
petting zoo? Are we able to pet any of the animals?
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just like sitting there asking this question, shoveling popcorn in my mouth.
I wouldn't recommend all of them. I mean, the Crucix pretty pushover, but the rest of them very, very scary.
Okay.
The Candleoff is very interesting. They see everything.
Everything?
Everything. They see invisibles, they see through illusions, all the things. Nothing gets by the Candleoff.
You can't see me.
Can I get a vial of the Caneloth's blood?
That sounds somewhat unethical. What will you use it for?
To study.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'll do that. Damn.
I will ask the staff. We will see.
Okay.
This creature also very stupid, but also telepathic. It also speaks two languages. I don't understand. It speaks, the Raspies, the demons, yes.
Ooh.
Demons, devils, speaks that.
Can I try to talk to it?
Yeah.
I don't know which one it speaks, but I speak Celestial, a Deep Speech, and Infernal.
It's got one of those.
Okay. Give me a minute, because I got to figure out what I'm going to say to it.
Yeah, sure. Farm continues. Is this one even more resistant than the other one? Yes. Even more resistant to other damage types. Still very stupid.
also,
Maybe you shouldn't call them stupid.
how is my my blade reacting, since the patron I have is basically a demon entity?
What do you do with the creatures once you have collected their DNA or whatever and stored it? You said something about like releasing them, I think?
We sedate them and throws them out, yes. And puts them back.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the creature. I'm gonna try. Oh god, which one?
It's
I'm gonna try
fiendish.
Infernal first.
Yeah.
And then
Let me answer. Continue to think of your thing real quick. Let me answer. Final, real quick. Your glaive. As you walked past the two fiendish entities, that like low hum that it gives off to you got a little bit louder as you walked by the windows. Not in any way like the way it did when you went past the Maglubiet altar. Kind of almost as if like in recognition, in like it like recognizes kin kind of deal.
Like game, recognize game.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, what you gonna ask?
I'll just start off by asking if it's okay.
As it's kind of like splashing around in the water, and you kind of call out to it. It it kind of freaks out. It like gets up and it like spins to the left, spins to the right, turns around. It kind of like has to sit down to look up at the windows. It doesn't really have a neck.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear this voice start to permeate through your mind. It goes, blood, kill, meat, want, kill, blood. And it just keeps repeating that over and over again. And it continues to like roll and thrash around in the water.
I'll try. When was the last time you ate?
Food. Today. Kill. Blood. Kill. Blood.
What are they feeding you?
Meat.
Okay,
Kill.
so they are giving it meat.
Blood. Kill. It
What were
seems
you
that it's
doing
like,
before they brought you here?
as it like has been talking, it's like almost calming down, as if like your first interaction with it startled it.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat that question for me, please.
What do you remember what you were doing before they brought you here?
Killing.
Were you on your own?
No. With pack. Killing.
Do you remember what they did to bring you here?
Killing. Sleep. Here.
Okay. Did they kill your pack?
I don't know.
They say that they're going to let you go when they're done studying you. Are they harming you at all?
Kill. Kill. As you mentioned it, like potentially getting let go, it starts kind of like jumping and hopping around the cage. Kind of getting excited. And Faum walks up to the window and he's like, "Oh, that is very good. We haven't gotten it to do anything like this, yes? What you say? What you say?"
I'm asking it about its family.
Ooh, what did speak? I never talked to it.
It's a little bit of angel and demonic languages, so I tried one of those.
Oh, shit. We do not have the item for that one. Very sad.
I'll ask him out of curiosity. I know that you said that you will release them. Would you be willing to part with this one sometime soon?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty docile, but not involved in the blood war. Yes, very calming, likes the water splash around, very play. Yes, kind of cute for how terrifying it looks, you know. We are like finishing up the engram coding. Once it is done, we will let it go. But you know, it's like magic. Sometime work, sometime not work. If not work, we have to start over. You know.
So you're saying he might not live?
What you mean? He already getting coded now. He's still alive. It's just in case we fuck up with the coding. He needs to be here in case we need another sample, yes.
But and how long do you think that will take?
I don't know. If it works. Like 2 days? 3 maybe? If it doesn't work? Maybe like another week and a half? Usually very quick process. Takes like a couple of days, yes.
Is there anything that I could do to convince you to part with him sooner?
You have another creature we haven't studied yet?
I could potentially get you one.
Then the offer might be on the table.
Okay. I'll just send a quick message to it that I'll be back and that I'm going to try to get it out as quickly as possible.
It continues to like jump around in excitement. Faum walks over towards this hallway and he points. That back there, more staff corridors. Yes, that's where we eat, cook the food, do some studying, store the engrams, you know. Have some other storage, loose stuffs, bits and bobs, yes. Well, that concludes the tour very much, yes. Stay and look if you would like.
How's
You
Faum looking at this point after drinking that thing?
Let's see. He is at first seemingly not good, almost like stumbling as he walks, but it's pretty clear that he's like kind of faking being drunk, as if like he thought he drank alcohol, so he thinks it should be affecting him.
Good old placebo effect.
Well, since he's just leaving us, I'm gonna stealth my way into the eating area below us.
Sure, give me a stealth check.
Another 20.
Super sneaky.
Also, can you put light down here? I can't see anything. It's just darkness.
Yeah. Anytime you guys can't see, let me know and I'll drop lights down.
Kind of want to do a stealth check too.
Go for it. When you open that door, you can see there are 2 guys kind of weighing out different like kinds of powdered substances. Some look like flour, some look like corn. Others look like some kind of weird magical substances of some kind. They don't notice Ajax. Verk's just like walking on through. The 2 Faums seem pretty invested in their work. They look up at you guys as you walk in, or rather look up at Raoul and Verk. If Raul decides to go in, that is. And after they like look at you for a second, they kind of look at each other. They shrug. And they go back to doing what they were doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's down here? I can't see.
Looks to be a kind of like garden open area.
When we open up this door, does this look like this leads into one of the enclosures?
It very well could, though there would have to be like a kind of passageway that you would assume would have doors locked at least. Until you like get around the trees, you can't really see in major detail. Well, I guess through that window you could see. You don't see any doors on at least that portion of the wall.
I'm gonna start walking down the steps and see what the hell is this way.
All right.
I'm gonna go through this door.
I want to try to talk to one of the farms to figure out how I would like learn more about this technology that they've been talking about.
Yeah, you tap one on the shoulder and ask him, and he gives you a look up and down, and he kind of leans in, almost shaking off his chair a little bit, kind of acting like he's a little drunk, and he whispers, "I am not supposed to tell you that information. Very hush hush, yes."
What, you cannot tell me how to learn more?
I'll tell you how to learn more. I can tell you how to learn the more. You could just go down the hall and get into the, the desk where we have the thing. You study thing. You learn, I mean, a bit, I guess. But I can't tell you how we do it.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Would I be able to join you guys?
Are you foul?
I'll be whatever you want me to be.
Ooh, that sounds like a very sexy proposition, yes?
I mean, the last guy put me in a robot, so I mean,
Put you in? You mean this is not your form?
I mean, it is now.
That's very interesting. I have never met the person who was put inside the robot.
Be careful, they'll want to study you as one of their creatures.
Robots don't have DNA.
Well, I mean, I have gnome DNA, but you probably already have that.
Yes, we have the people's DNA, yes. That's been here since last time.
What do you mean by last time?
The last time towers come, yes?
Oh, the last time towers came?
Yes. Towers move. Different planes. We get the things. We study things. This is what we do.
Okay, so you are working in this tower, and this tower moves around.
Yes.
Okay.
It's obvious, yes. Come in, come out.
Okay. So you work for the guy that controls the tower?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I've seen him before.
Yes, blue shiny from the front.
No, I saw him from his relay station where he was watching everybody.
He let you meet you in the person?
No,
That is very
slipped up.
rare.
No, he slipped up and let me scry him.
Oh, you've been very naughty, haven't you?
Well, I mean, he was watching me. Why can't I watch him?
This is true. If you can, you can. If he stop, he stop. If not, he not. Yeah. And he kind of like giggles at the like his own rhyming of word and like goes back to measuring random shit.
Okay. Can I go to where he told me to go?
Yeah, he pointed down the hallway and to the right.
I'll go with Hawking.
Is it this way or the other way?
Yeah, it's that way.
Okay. There is no light or anything over here, so.
Wait.
So, welcome to where I'm at.
I'm looking for a desk.
You see a couple desks.
All right, I'm gonna rummage through all the desks.
There's a guy in here.
I don't care. I just assumed they gave me permission.
You start to rummage
Well,
through
that
the
we're
desks,
assuming permission.
and this Faum hears you rummaging, turns around, and he like kind of stammers up, kind of acting drunk, walks over to you. You are not the Faum. You can't do the things. No, very naughty. He like slaps your hand lightly. You can't be
Why?
doing this here. No.
Why?
Punch Vom in the face.
Did you say you punch him in the face?
Let's not.
Yes.
Let's try a different approach first, please.
He slapped Hawkins. I take that personally.
I'm gonna tell him. Actually, one of you already gave us permission. We're just looking for a note for him. And I guess is it deception?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice job, Amber.
Not fucking 20, bitch.
As you walk up to say this, he's like kind of swaying, acting drunk. He like does like a big hiccup and does this crazy lean back. Jareth walks up and does a big haymaker at him and just goes wide, misses entirely as he like leans back in the hiccup. As he
I didn't even get to roll
like
for that.
nope, as as he came straight back up, completely missed the fact that he was swung at, and says, sure thing, okay. And he goes back and just leaves the premises.
Yeah, bitch.
Just walks right past me while I'm just standing there.
Doesn't even see you.
Can you put some light back there? I can't see what the fuck's going on.
That's the concession stand area. The concessions visit toys and things, yes, for the souvenir.
So
We're tearing apart this room now that he's not in here. Whatever we can find.
investigation.
Sure. As you
I need technology.
as you rummage through the desk, you find a bunch of mathematical or arcane formula that you haven't ever seen the likeness of before. And you start grabbing those and shoving it in your bag, not knowing how useful it's going to be to you, just as like a hunch that like having some of it will help you with the breakthrough.
Throw it in the car. It'll be okay.
You don't find any strange magical thingy of which was talked about vaguely in this desk. You move on to the desk across the way. You start rifling through that one. There's like a bunch of weird symbols written in a manner you've never seen before and you don't quite understand it. Then at the desk at the back of the room, you start to go through that. You find a couple of drawers. Everything in there just seems mundane, useless kind of back and forth letters between the like hunting group, high command, yada yada, like chain of command style, like what they're supposed to be doing. As you're like rifling through these things, you notice one of the drawers is actually much shorter than the other one, and you start poking around at it, and you push in on one of the corners, and it kind of just folds out of the way, revealing a false back. And you see that there are 4 kind of almost kind of like flashcard sized little slates of aquamarine gem that are engraved and glowing slightly.
Okay. Can I take them, or is it like set into something?
I mean, it might be kind of hard to get your. Well, I mean, you're a small creature, so your hands are probably small enough to fit far back there in the drawer.
I mean, I can
grab
also
them
just
out.
mage hand and just be, whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can only use it once per shot.
Roll me 48, please.
Okie doke.
Somebody else was saying something.
22.
I'm gonna be annoying and ask for this door open whenever you're ready.
Oh, just a warning. It's 15, so.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the rolls. You grab the slates and stash them for later. You said you were opening the door, that you can see a fileman there preparing food. Some of it looks like it's for creatures. Other food looks like it's being prepared for the staff. I believe I also heard someone else saying things.
I just was giving you a 15-minute warning till 11.
Other than that,
Okay.
I know it wasn't me originally, but I I want to search through all the crates and barrels in here.
Investigation check.
I'll help him.
He eats ass. It's super effective.
Can we open the other door?
Yes, you
Oh.
can. As
I hope
you search through the barrels of this room and crates, you find a bunch of a random mishmash of things. You find parchment, you find ink, you find like a random bucket of water, you find corn kernels, you find what look to be like fireworks and teddy bears and like bags of candy. You find like a little orb that has a kind of crappy stenciled on image of a poorly rendered representation of what the tower looks like from the outside. And it just says "Zoo, I was here" underneath it. You also find 2 more of those aquamarine gem slates, but they have no nothing carved into them, and they are not glowing.
Take those, the fireworks, and the crappy stenciled orb thing.
All right. And then opening that other door, you see that there are like 3 bathtubs in this room, and there's a foam in there, and he seems to be bathing himself. He notices that the door opens, and he goes, "Oh no! Please close the door. I am bathing. Yes, now."
I can't see anything. Okay. Alright, whatever. I'll shut the door back.
All right.
I'm gonna go through this door.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, that one leads to the concession stand with which to get teddy bears, poorly stenciled ornaments, a snow globe or 2, some expired candy.
I would like to open this door.
Yeah. There we go. Oh. That leads to a stairwell that walks down out into a forest.
I want to open this door.
Go for it. Down a stairwell out into a forest. Seems a little bit thick, actually. Fairly thick forest. With 2 C's.
Ooh wee. I do be liking it thick like a milkshake.
Forest as thick as a milkshake.
It just made me think of Forrest, like the person.
Oh god, that's somebody I know. Have you seen his post on Facebook recently? Dude's been cringy as fuck lately.
Oh no.
No, I haven't gotten on Facebook.
Don't. I check it periodically because of family, and every once in a while he pops up, and I'm like, bro, you spitting shit that's just straight nonsense. Like, quit trying to be some philosophical expert when we all know your IQ is easily below 17.
Damn.
Yeah.
Never
Hey,
would
look,
have
he
thought
fucked my
Forest
sister. I
would
have the right to call him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back into this little kitchen area place where he was preparing the food.
All right.
and I'm gonna ask him what he's feeding the cantaloupe. I think that's what you said.
Oh, yes, the candela's the thing we took. Yes, he is a very fiendish thing, likes the meat, likes the raw meat, yes. Very, like, roughly chopped, like we give half cow kind of thing, like he likes to eat the ribs. Like he was killing demons in the blood war, yes.
Demons in the Blood War. Okay.
As I walk back in here, these two falms, are they using anything like what I picked up, the two empty slates, or do they?
No, they're using like scales and spoons with a bunch of open sacks of different kinds of powders. At this point, they're like giggling to each other, like making jokes, and they're starting to get more and more sluggish.
What did we fucking give them?
You will never know now.
I mean, I still have one vial of it. If anybody wants to take a crack at it.
Also, I might not have correctly communicated. They did not look the same. They were two different things.
Oh shit. He's the DM now. Vom came to God.
Farm has taken over this game, yes?
He has Deadpool powers. Kill him.
We shall now dance the dance of the midsummer. Yes, like Oktoberfest, and all become German now. German into Indian. Very strange mix of two ethnicities, accents, yes.
I always knew not to trust Vom.
I can't trust German Indian hybrids. Jareth really showing his true colors in this session.
Listen, clowns are evil and need to be dealt with at all times.
Jareth hates clowns and Germans and Indians.
But
I
you
never
can't,
said German
So-
Indians.
Hey, we got
Just Vom.
something.
Nazi.
you can't stop German engineering. He's the best.
Sure I can. I'm gonna try.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
Can I do a perception check on the store?
Yeah. This door looks somewhat sturdy. It's pretty standard though. Kind of like an upgraded metal door rather than one made of wood. You grab the handle and try it. It's currently locked. Doesn't seem trapped from the other side at all. You give it a good look through under the bottom, through the little gap of what you can see.
I'm going back up into the view area, and I'm gonna talk to that creature again.
Is the lock,
All right.
is the lock on the handle, or is it like a bar on the other side?
It has a like more traditional style lock on the front of it. Almost like a deadbolt with a like lever handle.
Can it be broken with a crowbar or a hammer?
You can definitely try with the crowbar.
Okay.
You know, if you want something a little bit quieter, I could always try to pick the lock for you.
That'd be a better idea.
24.
Damn.
With ease and grace, you put in your wedge, and you take your jam rake and you put it into the lock, and you put up two fingers and on top of each other on top of the thing, and you kind of like give a little smile to Raoul as you smack the back of your fingers really hard, which hurts a little bit, but it smacks the rake into the lock, and you easily and very quickly just turn with the wedge that you put in. Flawless rake pick, super, almost beat your record. Beautiful.
It's like
The door swings open.
all perks of being a criminal.
As you look down the hallway, you can see that this door is actually a gate style door. You see into a kind of almost like it's a strangely shaped room. It's kind of hard to tell from this perspective, but you can see two desks, and you can see there's at least one glowing slate that one Falm is leaning over, kind of carving into slowly, and there are three other Falms in the room at the desks, just kind of doing stuff.
Well, I'm gonna try my luck with the phones.
All right. What did you want to say to the Canolith?
I'm going to ask it if I can figure out a way to get it out sooner. If it would travel with me for a bit before we take it back home.
Kill, blood, kill, kill. And it hops around excited for bloodshed.
Okay. I'm going to try and go back to this employee back entrance place that he wasn't letting me go into earlier.
All right, you'll join Raoul and Ajax as they're starting to kind of make their way down into the hallway. We only have 4 minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here before we get into what's about to happen, potentially in this room. When we come back next session, we'll pick it back up with the Falm staff and the rest of the denizens of this zoo. You guys got a bunch of weird shiny things that seem to be some kind of genetic code magic item thing. Not really heard of a kind of magic like this before. GG's.
Hype.
Yeah, this is the first time two of you have actually came into the tower.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's the first time both you and Amber have actually like been in the tower. As far as like a dungeon goes, it's not very much not traditional in terms of how doors work.
Oh, they should have been there for the fucking first bullshit that we had to do with doors.
Oh yeah, that the spinning floor and like fucking roulette of doors with goblins with crossbows just fucking shooting at you guys. That was a fun one.
Yeah. Missed out.
Sad. To basically know what type of enemy we're dealing with. We have to do a perception check on them, or
I can just give them to you in the like tour that Falm was giving. There are monstrosities, fiends, undead, plants. Yep. Those creature types are what are in here.
Alright, so the big demon and of course and that little liquor dude, those were demons, I'm assuming. And
Yeah.
then, plant was, well, plant.
Yep.
Okay, so that means the other two are.
Bodak was undead, and then the Gorgon and Bewlet and Kruthic were monstrosities.
Haven't felt shit.
So here's another question: out of all of them, would it be the one that was sensitive to light? Is that the most dangerous one?
I guess I'm gonna need a lot more before we start.
Let's see. In terms of pure challenge rating, let's see. Yes. But to be honest, the weakest challenge rating in here is 2. The average is 5.
But like, I know out of game, the horse team is no fucking pushover.
No, it's not. That's one of those averages right there. Oh, wait, no, the average is like 7. Yeah.
I guess I'll see you guys a couple weeks, and I guess I'll be rocking a new character.
Word.
Okeechobee.
Cool. He's a goblin. I just don't know what he'll be yet.
The powerful goblin.
Yep, we'll figure it out. See you guys.